So what do you get when you combine fashion and love along with an iconic brand? Well, you get Hallmark Channel's Romance in Style, and we have a peek.
What, are you following me?
I was about to ask you the same thing. You working at the magazine tomorrow?
I'll be there until the photo shoot's over, and then I'm gone.
Great. Have coffee with me in the morning. I want to learn fashion from someone who loves it.
How do you know I love it?
Because you hate the fact that I don't. Come on. 1 cup. Say yes.
Okay.
Come on, I said say yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
This is not how I saw us ending up.
So you're admitting there's an us.
Whatever.
Whatever. I think there's something going on there, and our next guest knows what it is. Whether she's playing a doctor on Grey's Anatomy or getting her style on in her new movie, she does it oh so well. So please give it up for my soon-to-be bestie, Miss Jaicy Elliot. Good morning, Jaicy, and thank you for waking up early for us.
Yeah, of course. I'm happy to be here.
We're happy to have you, and as besties, we already planned what we're doing after this interview, so we don't have to tell
Bagels, coffee, and nap.
Oh my God, that's it. Bagels, coffee, and nap. BCN.
Sorry, you
BCN.
just said we don't have to tell them.
No, I mean it's fine. I'm loud. I was gonna run my mouth and say it anyway at some point. But Jaicy,
BCN, I like that though.
right? That's our friends thing. That's our bestie thing that we do. We come up with.
Yeah,
like,
there you go.
What can I say? All right, so. And if you were wondering, you're like, besties, when did we become besties? Well, I was just saying it because I was hoping that as my bestie, not only do we have BCN, you can also hook me up with your wardrobe from the movie, because the color combos, all those colors, I have never even imagined.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm sure people are getting
know.
inspired and adventurous. Like, did you feel the same way? Are you like, what? You can combine this with this, and can we come steal stuff?
I mean, like, I'm not obviously, because I'm wearing white, I'm not a big color person, but I wore all these different blocks of colors, and I think it's making such a comeback. I've been starting to wear color in my own life, so hopefully it inspires the world to do the same. You know, it looks pretty good.
It does. It looks incredible, and so does the movie. So Romance in Style is your first Hallmark movie, but there better be more to come. If I don't see you in all those Christmas spectaculars, bestie, we're gonna have problems.
Oh my God. A Christmas, a fashion Christmas would be awesome. Yeah, totally. It's my first Hallmark and my first movie. So it's a first for Hallmark, for the body positivity movement.
Exactly.
So it's a lot of firsts for this experience. It's been great.
Because I was gonna say to you, bestie, that even though there's romance, the theme in this movie is body positivity. So explain more about it and the mission your character is on for this.
Yeah, so this movie talks about Ella Richards. She's a designer in New York, and she sort of storms in the high fashion world and brings with her this like mission that she's on to liberate women and empower them through her designs. Her very comfortable, very colorful, very flattering designs, and through that she, finds herself, finds love. There's a lot of like layers to it, but yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Layers, just like in fashion. Okay, so all I have to say is major kudos to the Hallmark Channel for using their platform to share such an important message. Yeah. And kudos to you, bestie Jaicy, for all your success, because you moved to the U.S. like less than 10 years ago, right?
Yeah, about 7 years ago. Yeah, and
from where?
Yeah, from France. I moved. I'm French. I grew up in the French Alps, and then I went to Paris for school, and then from Paris I moved to LA.
Parlez-vous français? All right.
Oui.
Yeah, we's all I have.
Français.
Okay, so, no, I don't. I know a few things that I learned from high school, but I'll recite it to you later after we nap, but not now.
Yes.
But I have to tell you, which brings me, you just moved to the U.S. 7 years ago, brings me to me giving you kudos because you're also on the long-running mega hit series Grey's Anatomy, where you play Dr. Helm, which you saw people, Stephanie's in my ear going, oh my God, I love her. She, Alex is running over here going, she's here. I'm like, yeah, she's here. So you've played a doctor for that long. So when someone says, is there a doctor in the house, do you automatically jump into action just because you know?
I hide as much as I can because people tend to forget I'm not a doctor. I mean, it has happened before. I remember I was working with Sarah Drew, who plays April on the show, and she actually she had that happen to her in real life where someone called out for a doctor and everybody turned to her and she was like, I'm not a doctor. I went to Grace Sloan. It's a fictional place.
Well, that's what you guys get when you play your role so well. Like, we forget that you're not real. I was telling you earlier, I was like, in case I choke during this interview, walk me through the Heimlich via Zoom. And you were like, sure, I will. And you could have done it even greatly. Anyway, but we know
I hope I can do that at least.
I'm not worried. I'm going to eat a bagel now and choke, just choke on purpose just so you can save me.
Oh my God. Wait.
No. By the way, we just saw that one of your cast members, James Pickens Jr., revealed some new cast members on Instagram yesterday. And all I can say is that this new crop of cast, like doctors that are coming on or whatever roles they're playing, literally are in good hands like Allstate. Because from what I see you post on Instagram, you guys have a fun set. And you continue to have it, and it looks incredible. It doesn't look like work.
You know what? It's every time I sort of like have a second to just kind of sit down and look at everything around me. I'm sure you get the same thing. It's like it's all of a sudden I realize how lucky I am. It really doesn't feel like work. And going into Hallmark, it felt like I was just accepted in a whole new family. They're both such huge American institutions. It's wonderful to kind of walk into this place where everybody's just so welcoming and so, it's such well-oiled machines that they have a space for you and they make it, and it's all very, it's such a great positive experience every time. So going from Grace and going to Hallmark was, it just feels like a big hug every time.
All I can say, Jaicy, not because we're besties, like, you've earned your place in those well-oiled machines.
Thank you.
Because you have proved that you deserve to be there, and you have proved that, like, this best friendship is going to last forever. So coffee, bagel, nap, and we'll chat later.
Yes. Not scoop though. I don't think I can support that.
Okay, she does not support scoop, so do not scoop your bagels in her honor, especially not tomorrow, because Romance and Style People premieres on Hallmark Channel tomorrow night. So be sure to check it out. That's Saturday, August 13th.
Yes.
Bye, bestie. Enjoy your nap and your bagel.
Thank you so much.
I will not scoop mine out.
Yes, I
Brand
will.
Hazel, do not scoop your bagels, people.
I'm a scooper.